sharing and then talking, there was one thing that I felt very strongly in my heart. Now we look at this place, Power Pack, right? We look at this. Right now we're sitting in an office. Okay, right now we're in the office. But then it's such a privilege that we can come before God in this manner in an office where everyone is busy working, picking up phone calls, trying to hit their target, their quota. But we are here talking about Jesus.
Hallelujah.
We are talking about our heartaches. We are talking about what we've gone through, and then how God has picked us up
Amen.
and helped us. And not only today, tomorrow we'll have another session. Wednesday we'll have another session.
Hallelujah.
Thursday we'll have another session. Friday we'll have another session. When everyone is busy with their business, and we're still talking about God's business.
Amen.
And I think this is really what pleases God. It need not be a very, very, like, not even it's the company or all these things. But when we have people, workers, or people with such a heart for God, I don't see why God will not honor us.
Amen.
I don't see why God will not bless us.
Yes.
So we are no longer talking about the blessing of God. We are no longer talking about like all this stuff because we know that we have already got it. But right now is how can we share all these things that we have gone through right with the others. And this place to me is more than just a business about like money transaction or all these things. But it's about people. And right now, all these people who have risen up and then who have gone through, you all have been there. I didn't know about your story until today. I didn't know about your story much. I heard a bit here and there. I didn't know about his story. This is the first time I meet him. I don't know about him. It's like the things that I'm going through compared, right, is really nothing. But again, we are here listening and then still talking about the goodness and the faithfulness of God. I think this is what that will really please God. And we should continue to have this kind of attitude when we come before God, to always trust and believe in Him. And that is how we come back to John chapter 14 verse 1. It says, do not let your heart be troubled. Believe in God, believe also in me, says Jesus. If we can continue to hold this in our heart, and whatever things that we share amongst us here, I believe there's no way God will not honor us.
Amen.
No way. I think this is so God pleasing this moment. You know, I'm supposed to rush on for a meeting and I don't feel like even leaving this place. It's like we wish that we can still talk more about all these things. Yeah, but I think this is something that I really sense in my spirit. This is the first time I felt so strongly as we share. It's like not, wow, what time already you're still talking? No more already. It's like we
I felt this is a mission field.
Yeah.
So much heartache.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't care about Middle East or actually as I go through different people. I talk to so many jam. I was with prison. Singapore such a beautiful day jam. Comfort. There's so many jam. You're just come. Yeah, ever there. Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah, just remember, whatever things that we go through, right? We need not compare, because God allowed us to go through persecution or suffering, all these in different forms. People in the Middle East, they have their struggles, but they also have their joy that they go through.
Yes.
Yeah. But whatever that is happening in our lives here in Singapore, definitely we're consider the more privileged one if you were to compare. But again, we also have our own Middle East experience.
Yes.
Or the encounters that we're about. Yeah, like all these things.
The divorce,
So yeah,
the separation,
yeah, God is sovereign. I mean, God is sovereign. God is definitely sovereign, and He will use His creative way to allow us to live out what the Bible is saying in every one of our lives. So we are the participants, the recipients of His word. Yeah, so let us just bear that in mind. It is okay whatever that we are going through right now. We all will have our struggles, our persecution. But again, God says that all these things, if we stand firm for Him, all these things will grieve and mourn, but it is only a tool for God to turn it into a joy. That we will appreciate what God had led us through or allow us to go through. because then we start to appreciate life. Just like right now, I appreciate Singapore more and more after listening to the rally yesterday. Yeah. Okay, come let us pray.